many of you were here on Friday for the movie? Raise your hand. Quite a few of you. How many of you have never seen the movie Babe before? Raise your hand. Well, there's a couple of you. This is one of my favorite movies because it belongs to a small group of really special movies that is universal, that appeals to both children and adults as well. It's both entertaining and yet deeply thought-provoking when watched at a certain level. So I recommend that you see it either with or without a child. There are little different experiences when you take a child along, but it's still worthwhile to watch this film, even if you watch it without any children present. It's a modern-day parable of a little sheep, or a little pig, hearing and following the shepherd's voice. The film starts off with little Babe being separated from his mom at a huge hog factory. He's snatched out of line to be a prize at the county fair raffle for the one who guesses his weight the closest. The thought is that this little pig, once fattened up, will make a fine ham dinner for some family. But as it turns out, Babe is won by Farmer Hoggett, a modern-day fairy tale type of sheep farmer, a shepherd, if you will. And here we join Babe as he settles into his new home and tries to learn his place in the world. Let's see him start off at the shepherd's farm.
Oh.
What is it, Mom?
That's a pig.
They'll eat him when he's big enough. Will they eat us when we're big enough?
Good heavens, no. The bosses only eat stupid animals like sheep and ducks and chickens.
That looks stupid, Mom.
Not as stupid as sheep, mind you, but pigs are definitely stupid.
Excuse me. No, we're not.
Good heavens. Who are you?
I'm a large white.
Yes, that's your breed, dear. What's your name?
I don't know.
Well, what did your mother call you to tell you apart from your brothers and sisters?
Our mom called us all the same.
And what was that, dear?
She called us all Babe.
Perhaps we shouldn't talk too much about family.
I want my mom.
There. You've got to be a brave boy now. I left my mother when I was your age, and my pups will have to leave me soon. But I'll keep an eye on you if you like, just till you find your feet. The little pig's a bit low. He's going to sleep with us, just till he finds his feet.
Until he finds his feet.
But Mom, he'll wet the bed.
Nonsense. If you do want to do anything, you'll go outside, won't you? Good boy.
What's your name, Pig? What does he taste like? Where did he come from?
Until he finds his feet. As the story unfolds, Babe learns about each kind of animal and is told about their place on the farm and what their purpose is. And the farm is peaceful as long as everyone knows their place and agrees to stay in it. But one day, as we saw in the clip in the children's film, Farmer Hoggett, the shepherd, decides to call upon Babe to help round up the sheep. And this plants a dream in little Babe of becoming a sheep pig But before long, the voice of the dark side comes in the form of Duchess the cat to sow seeds of doubt that Babe can ever be more than what the other farm animals say he is. Let's take a look.
Good night, Mom.
Oh, do forgive me for scratching you, dear. I got a bit carried away. It's a cat thing.
Oh, well.
Feeling good about tomorrow, are you?
Mm-hmm. It should be all right, I think.
Look, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm not sure if you realize how much the other animals are laughing at you for this sheepdog business.
Why would they do that?
Well, they say that you've forgotten that you're a pig. Isn't that silly? And they even say that you don't know what pigs are for.
What do you mean, what pigs are for?
You know why pigs are here.
Why are any of us here?
Well, the cow's here to be milked, the dogs are here to help the boss's husband with the sheep, and I'm here to be beautiful and affectionate to the boss.
Yes.
The fact is that pigs don't have a purpose, just like ducks don't have a purpose.
I don't...
Oh, all right, for your own sake, I'll be blunt. Why do the bosses keep ducks? To eat them. So why do the bosses keep a pig? The fact is that animals that don't seem to have a purpose really do have a purpose. The bosses have to eat. It's probably the most noble purpose of all when you come to think about it.
They eat pigs?
Pork, they call it. Or bacon. They only call them pigs when they're alive.
But I'm a sheep pig.
Oh, the boss's husband's just playing a little game with you. Believe me, sooner or later, every pig gets eaten.
Don't you love those flames in the background? Why is it the cats are always evil in the movies? I think they get a bad rap. But the truth is, this clip shows a lot of truth, that many of us start off with a dream. And you see, dreams are the first whisper of the shepherd's voice to each one of us, pointing us to all of the possibilities of who we might be. But then voices come along, and we all have these voices in our lives, don't we, folks, who say, what? Reach out to be more than you are? That's crazy, or that's selfish, or that's impossible. Who do you think you are, reaching out for more? And then doubt creeps in, and our momentum is gone. But you see, the lesson from Babe is who you become is up to you and God alone. Don't let anyone tell you who you are or what your purpose is. That's up to God. That's not up to others to judge. And Babe knew this, so Babe didn't give up on his dream. He went on with the sheep guarding. And then one day, some wild dogs came and attacked the flock, and Ma was killed. And the shepherd believes that Babe is responsible. And then two prejudiced groups in the farm must come together and overcome their preconceived notions to rescue Babe from a terrible fate. Let's watch.
Home, pig. Fly knew that there was only one fate for any creature that took the life of a sheep on Hoggett Farm. But Fly could never believe that Babe was a sheep killer. So she remained in the field to do something she'd never done before. Talk to the sheep.
Tell me, who killed the old one? Wolf. Is that the only words you have with Snow? Are you saying it was a dog? Babe! Where's Babe? Was it Wolf or Babe? Where's Babe?
Farmer Hoggett was carrying something in the crook of one arm. A kind of black, shiny tube.
Humpig.
The pig had a vague memory that shiny tubes produced food and guessed that some quite unexpected surprise would come out of the two small, round mouths.
Quiet!
Fly decided to speak very slowly, for it was a cold fact of nature that sheep were stupid, and no one would ever persuade her otherwise.
Please, please would you be so kind as to tell me what happened? Please, tell me what happened this morning.
The sheep spoke very slowly, for it was a cold fact of nature that wolves were ignorant, and nothing would convince them otherwise.
Babe came. He saved us. The wolves killed Ma. But Babe drove the wolves away.
Thank you, thank you, thank you all very much.
Pleasure talking to you.
We learn from this scene the fact that so often we judge and dismiss others before we even really know them, don't we? We think we know who they are, and so we don't even really listen to what they have to say. Both the dog and the sheep believed it was a cold, hard fact of nature that the other group was just plain stupid. And well, and usually cold, hard facts of nature have very little basis in fact at all. And we see this is so prevalent today. Our politics is full of it right now, innuendo and dismissal of the other side. But it's not just politics. We do it too. We often decide before somebody even speaks that they're stupid or nosy or stuck up or liberal or conservative or nitpicky, etc., etc., etc. And then we can't even hear what the person is trying to tell us. We must suspend our judgment if we are to truly serve the Master and to do it well. We solve our problems, as we see in Babe, by respecting each other and working together. And our story finally concludes by showing us that if the shepherd puts a dream in our heart, we must be open to it, that we might face challenges, but will also be sent helpers along the way. Let's see how Babe concludes.